Hey everybody, my name's Lieutenant Dessler for Two Hands Too Many Games, and welcome to 60 Seconds. This is a post-apocalyptic nuclear survival, was that an alien? Survival game. Sorry, I don't have ADHD, that just kind of was a little unsettling. This is gonna be one of, I guess one of my new series where I see how far I can make it in this game. I've played this game before elsewhere. I haven't been necessarily great, so let's see if I can survive. Apocalypse. Sarabama, Fat Man. Nah, we'll do fucking Fat Man. Oh wait, it's this. Oh, that doesn't work. No. Apocalypse. Fat Man. Oh, there we go. Duh. Excuse me while I move my microphone a little. There we go. Ah, no! Ah! Run, Fat Man! Give me the damn axe! Okay. Wife.
Help!
What? Are you serious? Timmy! Let's go! Oh shit. Where the hell is the fat ass? I don't have time. Well! Woo! I don't think I grabbed any food. I think I may have fucked this up just a little bit. I wish I was given more time. Oh well. Soup can be stored up to 737 years. Right. If only that was actually possible. Day 1. Oh, wait, never mind. I got shit. Yay. Oh, I didn't grab the survival book. Oh well. Day 1. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyways. So I get +1. Awesome. Well, looky here. One of us must have hid this inside the suitcase a while ago. It was so lucky we took that suitcase. Yay, another +1. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Okay. Plenty of water means we won't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. No, it's not. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. So I've got 8 cans of soup. Yeah, 8 cans of soup and 4 bottles of water. That's not enough. Day 1. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. You got a deck of cards and you have a checkerboard. What are you complaining about? Fuck. And I got a gun. I just don't have a med kit or gas mask. Fuck. Day 2. Do we have to take care of ourselves, or will someone come to our rescue? Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least, she's not saying so out loud. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? Dolores is fine and well, as much as anyone can be fine and well in this tiny shelter. Ted says there's no need to worry. Who the fuck is writing this? About him. He's okay. I would like to know who's actually writing this thing. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Ted is happy to risk his life in the wastes. Dolores is confident she will survive outside. Mary Jane is feeling excellent. Timmy can do it. Timmy can go to the wasteland. Should we start preparing for an expedition for tomorrow? No! Day 2. It's so easy to escalate silly arguments in close quarters. Doesn't help. We were chatting and then suddenly we're fighting and fighting. Let's hope we'll get over this soon. Yeah, just a little. Just a little. Day 3. We're done fighting, but for how long? Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Ted is really thirsty. There we go. We'll give him water. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Yeah, basically the same thing as yesterday. I mean, if I had a gas mask, I would go out, but my promise is I didn't get it because I'm an idiot. We had planned to go to Niagara Falls and see those beautiful waterfalls. We never expected to get a waterfall of our very own in our shelter. Right now, it seems that half a dozen pipes burst and all the water is pouring right into our bunker. We need to save our supplies. Save the radio! Mainly because cards doesn't really mean anything. Ew, look at all this. Gross. Day 4. Well, that was lucky. The shelter filled with water pretty rapidly and we were certain we were going to drown. With our heads barely above the water, we weren't even able to open the hatch and escape. Before we could start considering the worst, the water level started to drop. We're fine, save for the mess we need to deal with. -1 cards. Aww. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. He is doing just fine. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Okay, so we'll just leave that. The contamination of our town is still strong. Should we try and get these guys out there? No. Play a game, they said. It'll be fun, they said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. It's checkers! That's all you have left. Or, I don't know, maybe you can play chess. Aw, the hieroglyphs started. Day 5. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds, and that was only because the lights went out for a moment. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy seems okay, as much as can be in our current situation. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to crappy place. Well, if you're gonna swear, then fucking swear correctly. I mean, hello? Contamination is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions would result in radiation sickness. We shall continue to wait. There has been some radio chatter about airdrops from the military. It's about time. All those taxes had to pay for a crate or two for us, right? Shall we head out and get it? No, I don't have a gas mask. Son of a bitch. I wish I could just fucking send them out. Alas, I can't. Day 6. It was too dangerous to go out there without any protection, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. The static is so relaxing. What the fuck are you guys smoking? Mary Jane would like something to drink. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. If there's anything we need, it's water for Dolores. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted should drink something soon. So, we'll just do water for everyone. We'll wait till the rest of these three are hungry. I do remember some strategies about this game. Contamination is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions would result in radiation sickness. Well, I'm going to have to eventually send somebody out, but I'll wait another day. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not in our heads anyways. Sleep on the cold, damp floor, fuckers. Day 7. Who knows? Maybe the new world will offer new opportunities, and it won't be that bad. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food, Timmy should eat something, Dolores would really love to eat something, Ted is hungry. Yoink! There we go. I don't want to send somebody out, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'll prep for tomorrow. Send him out with an axe. Day 7. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. Oi. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind! The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. Hey, the radio! Day 8. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give us exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days, and told us to await further instructions. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared cross her path. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He seems even cheerful. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. No new problems for our troubling Ted this fine morning. Time to ration supplies. How about no? Let's send somebody out. So as much as I don't want to, I'm gonna send Timmy out. And I'm gonna send him out with the luggage. I said I was gonna send Ted out, but I sound like a fucking idiot. Someone's locked you at the door. What? Water is what Mary Jane needs the most right now. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Equipment. He took the bag. Dolores could use a drink. Ted needs water. There we go. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be on a very important quest to seek some magical cup, only they lost their way in the wasteland. They asked permission to have a quick look at our map to determine their whereabouts. I have no fucking map, yo. Day 10. Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting down shrubberies. Absolutely crazy. Monty Python reference! It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he is doing well. Wait a minute, it was all fine, and the next... 1 minute it was all fine, and the next we're at each other's throats. How did this happen? This is insane! We need to get a grip on ourselves if we're going to survive this. Let's just sleep on it. Sleep on it or sleep on them? Ha! Timmy, you need to come back. Miss you. Day 11. We're done fighting, but for how long? It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. No. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could get out and leave, walk the surface like we used to, smell the fumes and pollution? Ah, that's the scent of freedom we miss. Oh, okay. Timmy! I guess Timmy's dead now. It's been like 3 days now. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking. Same with Dolores. Ted is hungry and he would like something to drink. Oh, I'm gonna run out of water. Our supplies are scarce and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby, mostly old folks from the retirement home. It wouldn't be hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyway and we need them more, right? Yes, go and do it. Go and raid. Bring back water. Ah, Timmy's back. Hey! Oh, Timmy. Oh, you poor boy. And he brought a map with him, too. Day 13. We went, got what we needed, and came back. We're sure that group will do just fine. Most probably. Yeah, absolutely. +1 survival handbook. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. +1 suitcase. We set off on an expedition to the nearby zoo we used to visit on weekends. We're happy to report that it was a productive supply run, as well as an educational trip. We saw pterodactyl whales, chimpandeers, a porcupine, the fuck? Small army of cat roaches and other majestic creatures that have emerged among the post-nuclear fauna. The marine life section had collapsed, turning into a radioactive pond in the middle of the zoo filled with creatures like piranhites and sea ponies. In the half-destroyed aquarium control room, we found an undamaged cupboard with some supplies. +2 water containers. Yay! A friendly-looking crapopotamus lazily observed the sea life section from a distance. In its den, we found the body of a zoo worker with some of his possessions laying around. +1 map. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Timmy is hungry and he's really tired. Dolores is quite calm given the situation, and Ted is hungry. So, oh. Sorry, did somebody need water? Oh, shit. Hang on. Back. Who needed to drink? Everyone's hungry. Okay, good. Everyone eat! Looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Timmy's condition is too fragile for such a quest. Well, we'll send Ted out. We'll send somebody out. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could probably hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves is likely planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Shall we open? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna say yes. God, I hope I don't die. Day 14. Well, nothing went missing. Hey, we got more water! Look at that! We regretted opening the door the minute we saw who was standing on the other side. Dark faces, rifles, and determined looks of a band of teenagers. We're doomed, we thought. Then out of the blue, one of them asked if we're at the Reds. We've never supported the Red Sox, so we confidently said we weren't. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. They also told us, have no fear, since Wolverines are around. We're not sure what Wolverines have to do with all this, but we took their word for it. Yay! +2 water! Awesome! It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane. Tim is very hungry still. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is doing good. We hope it'll stay this way. Ted is not complaining much today. It's not complaining today, at least, not very much. Okay, we're gonna feed you. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is to choose the right person to go outside. We're gonna send Ted out. Oh, fuck, I forgot to send him with the suitcase. Shit tits. Oh well. God, Mom looks so unimpressed. Oh, Timmy, I'm sorry. Water is what Mary Jane needs the most right now. Timmy should eat and get something to drink for him. Dolores will like a drink. So, do that and drink. I think it's drinks for the 2 of them, right? Yes, there we go. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If only we had a chance to tune in to some emergency radio broadcasts and learn a thing or two. Yes, we have a radio, and we shall make it work. Hi! We were able to get a very weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Tim is very hungry. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. So, we're gonna feed you some more, Tim. A stranger pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goods stopped by today. He claimed he's a trader looking to barter for items he requires. No, that's okay. I'm gonna keep what I have right now, mainly because I'm roughly about even for food and water, and I'm not about to give up my scout handbook. Sorry. Day 17! Aw. Hey, it's the Brahmins, the two-headed cow. So there's a lot of elements of Fallout in this. Oh, Timmy. We refused to trade. Hopefully we made the right choice, but the trader was not too happy about this. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. And today's been fine so far for Dolores. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. We get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? I've got enough soup, so I'm gonna say yes. Hey! Oh, we got a kitty! Oh, fuck me. Ted, you look like shit, dude. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says, Sharkarov. Is that its name? -1 can. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We brought back some strange-looking people to our doorstep. They claimed to be wizards and were willing to trade useful supplies in exchange for a few weird trinkets. After hearing them out, we decided to look around our shelter for the items they wanted. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Water. Ted is really hungry, so. Water. Food. There we go. Yoink. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. Haha! YOLO! Yeah, we'll send Mom out. Mom needs to get that pissy look off her face. We decided to have some fun today and play a game or two. The first one was picking the game we were going to play. This took us most of the day and we still haven't made up our minds. You have an axe. You have a gun. I mean, I'm sure you can play Russian roulette. Or, you know, cut someone's arm off. Anyways. Day 19. Woohoo. You evil looking cat. look at him. He's like, I am watching you. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out we only kept asking questions, and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided that's enough games for now. Mary Jane is hungry. Timmy is okay. There's nothing new to report. Life is hard for Dolores. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Ted's stomach is rumbling. So, Mary Jane is hungry, and Ted is hungry. So, yoink. There we go. We're gonna send Mom out, and we're gonna send her with the fucking axe. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Send her with the bag. Oh, she goes to the grocery store and comes back. Oh, he's sick! Son of a bitch. Ted seems to have developed an allergy to our furry guest. He's been coughing and sneezing all night. We should try giving him some medicine. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Timmy's on his best behavior, but for how long? Dolores is on her way to surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Fuck you, cat. So I basically need to feed and water Ted. There we go. 1 minute it was all fine and the next we were at each other's throats. How did this happen? This is insane. We need to get a grip on ourselves if we're going to survive this. Let's just sleep on it. Keep on it. Ha! Allergies. The allergies shouldn't kill you, Ted. Sleeping-ish. What? Oh. We're done fighting, but for how long? While playing in the shelter, Sharkroff stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. It contained some useless memorabilia and an old can of bug spray. Mary Jane is thirsty, and Tim needs water. Something needs to be done about Ted's sickness. So, drink and drink. Ta-da! When we heard a knock on the door this morning, we held our breath in fear. When we heard some children's voices coming from outside, we decided to open up. It turned out the voices belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but they've branched out and now offer other items too. Smart girls. I will do that for the first aid kit, only because of Ted. The fuck do you want, cat? The girls were very kind, and their prices were more than fair, so we gladly accepted their offer. How very clever of them to keep their business alive even after the apocalypse. We're impressed. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane. Timmy should eat something. No new problems are troubling Ted this fine morning. So, medkit for you. What is it? Mary Jane was hungry? Is that what it was? Oh no, it was Timmy. There you go, kid. Sharkroff is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? Fuck yes! Hey! Oh, look at that! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh shit, the cat's gone? Well, at least the cat's gone. We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the wastes, only to immediately run into a group of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat and said they'd been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to their dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sharkroff, thanked us, and left the cat. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Atomic wastelands are hostile by definition, but there are some creatures that survive everything you throw at them, even nuclear bombs. One of them was a monkey who seemed like it's been through a lot, and yet it was very lively and more than happy to accompany us on our expedition. While we explored one of the streets, our monkey companion ran away only to come back moments later carrying a can of food. It couldn't open it himself, but it was very happy to share with us. At one point during our expedition, the monkey started making weird noises and digging in front of us with a stick. A quick investigation revealed a few bottles of water. No one even tried to open them. The same couldn't be said about those bottles of booze lying next to them, plus one bottle. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in our current situation. Dolores has not eaten for a while, is pretty fatigued, really tired. Ted is really thirsty. Ted is recovered from his sickness. Ta-da! Oh, for fuck's sakes, there you go. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Yeah, we're gonna send out the daughter. We might be safe inside these walls, but there are problems to consider. None of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with this as soon as possible. Otherwise, we might end up falling asleep in the face of real danger. Like saucer men from Mars! Yeah, okay. Medical kits, you know, been used. To get rid of what's-his-name's allergies. Oh, they look rough! Day 24. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we try to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were. And there are other problems we will need to face soon. Oh my god. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Mary Jane is very thirsty. Timmy needs some water. Dolores has barely any strength left. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till morning. Ted is pretty fatigued. So I need to feed Mom and feed the kid and water the kids. So water kitties. Feed Mummy. And that is it. Send the kid out. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person for the quest to gather more supplies. There we go. She's a big girl. She can handle it. What? The cat is back again? What? To our surprise, we found Sharkoff back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Mary Jane, what outside? Let's hope she hurries back soon. Equipment. The suitcase! Timmy's pretty fatigued. Dolores would really love something to eat. And I need to water her. Not water her like a plant, but, you know, give her water. Nothing new is going on with Ted. So, there we go. Drinking water. Food and water. Day 25. My god, I've made it 25 days. Christ. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there's still much to be done, like trimming that shrubbery in our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. Hey! The radio! Day 26. Our relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. He even seems cheerful. Dolores would really like something to eat. Ted needs to eat and drink. Oh, what does she want? Oh yeah, she was hungry, wasn't she? Yes, she was. There we go. How about we put that radio to good use? Something might be on air even now. Yeah! Day 27. God, we almost lasted a month. Day 27. Nothing. Nothing and nothing. We could hear nothing but the annoying static. Better luck next time. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink some. Dolores apparently is still fucking hungry. Ted's okay. So Timmy needs water. Dolores needs to eat. Eat. There we go. Day 27. Today the music from the radio stopped abruptly, and instead we got to listen to a transmission from the army. We were almost halfway to the door when they started talking about evacuation, but it turns out there was something we need to do first. All survivors were asked to leave a sign they were alive somewhere in the area. The exact location was given in geographical coordinates. We need a map to establish where that is. Yeah, we got a map. It's posted on the fucking wall. That Timmy brought back. What the fuck do you want, cat? A quick glance at the map gave us all the information we required. We left them a message in a bottle. Like the good scout Timmy is, Timmy is making the best out of the situation. The best out of the He even seems cheerful. Dolores needs something to drink, and Ted is fine. We're running low on water here. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sharkoff found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling, pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table. Topped off with a big, meowing furball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it be. Or should we examine that wire? No, fucking examine the wire. I like examining shit. Stop it. Hey! She's back. Hey, we got a flashlight. We grabbed the cable and followed it to a rusty old truck parked on our neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with two men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our bunker. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. We believe our reputation to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. We found the Tencent Hotel in ruins, but there was plenty to look through. Pieces of furniture, suitcases, and other hotel supplies were scattered all over the place. Now, we know the secret of their restaurant chef is tomato soup. No wonder they were a five-star hotel. Plus one can of soup. Yay! Every room was stocked with water bottles for guests. A few of them remained relatively untouched by the explosion. Plus one bottle. Woohoo! One of the luggage bags was filled with a wide array of different flashlight models. Excited, we tried them all. But only one was working in any working condition, so we got that, but we lost the bag. Damn it, we really like that suitcase. Well, it's gone now. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Timmy is hungry. Dolores is doing very well, and Ted needs something to drink. So, do this. And then feed the two of you. Nobody's able to do anything as much as I'd like to. We're not certain about the situation on the surface. A trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies. Sorry! The agents who are spying on us now at the door... Sorry, the agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Yeah, fine, why not? I've been good. Did we get anything out of it? That doesn't look like it. They were agents real, live secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards, briefly. They weren't listening on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request too, wanting us to aid them in some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. Mary Jane's hungry. Timmy needs to drink. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Ted is fine. So, feed the daughter, drink the kid. I mean, feed the daughter, water the boy. There we go. Seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe. Maybe it's not. We won't know until we go out. My god, I'm on day 30. Fuck me. Today, we've met a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween doctor outfits. They claim to be a field hospital moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by the hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. No. Okay, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna give them a bottle of water, which I really shouldn't have. But... maybe it'll help? Maybe? Oh, but I got bullets! A bottle of relatively clean water is the closest we'll ever get to hydrogen peroxide. The guests were grateful anyways. During one of its insane episodes at around 3 a.m. last night, Sharkarov ran face first into a wall, causing a loose brick to fall out. Behind it was a cigar box with some ammunition inside. Thanks, whoever left it there. Mary Jane's diet could use some food. Everyone has to drink sometimes, so she needs food and water. Timmy's okay. Dolores needs water, so the two girls need to drink. Oh, fuck. Seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe. Oh, they're all tired and I can't send anyone out. Ugh. We had some spare ammunition, but now it's gone. We don't know how or when. It must have been misplaced. We need to find it, and soon. That fucking cat. Day 32. Ugh. There's like no water left. Found it! The ammunition clip was covered by a can. Too bad it was empty. But at least we have our bullets back. Nothing is bothering Mary Jane. Timmy is good. Dolores is good. Ted... Oh, fuck, I need to water him. Water him and feed him. I can't send anybody out. They're tired. It's been hard being down here, living here. We need to make the best of it. Or else, we might find ourselves in even more trouble. Fuck. Oh, please tell me it's the agents. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, and we might never get used to it. We hope help comes soon. Mary Jane is hungry. Tim needs water. So, women need to be fed. Tim needs to drink. Ted is fine. You get what's left of the water. And you guys get to fucking eat. I can't send anyone out. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let these clowns in? They might provide some quality entertainment. Why not? I'm gonna die if I don't get any water, so. Holy fuck. Nice beard. What? Stop knocking. What? Oh, the merry men took the radio and my map. No, these merry men were not merry at all. They told us that we were rich and that we should share with the other 99% of the wasteland. They grabbed a few things and left. We couldn't do anything to stop them. The green clothes were too damn hypnotizing. Everyone has to drink. There's no water left. Timmy seems okay. Tim has rested. There's no water. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agents rang in with our next secret mission that will surely land us in the VIP bunker very soon. They want us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Yes, Ted, away you go. Get the fuck out of here. Day 35. There's no water. God, come back with water. We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised that they would be back with more information soon. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Tim is hungry. And Dolores needs water. Ted left for the surface. So, sorry, who is hungry? Ted is hungry. It's not Ted. Tim's hungry. There, eat. I have no more water. Wouldn't you know it, our dear Mary Jane keeps a diary. For some reason, she was hiding it in the scout book we keep in our shelter. We have no doubts what needs to be done right now. Each of us must be assigned a role, and the diary must be read aloud, right? No, you don't read her diary. Leave it alone. Day 36. Oh god. Mary Jane thanked us for respecting her privacy. She then ripped out and tore all the pages, set them on fire, stomped on them, and fed them to a mutated rat outside. A bit excessive, but we all feel better now that it's been dealt with. We still wonder what she wrote about us, though. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Tim needs water. He's not doing very well. And Dolores needs water as well. I have no water! I'm gonna end up killing them by the time Ted gets back. You would expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments, right? When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls, not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened. We started fighting like crazy. Oh my. Sorry. Hey! Well, fuck, they're all loopy. Wow! Where the fuck did he get that? Day 37. If we only had a few drops of water, we would have avoided what happened. Dolores died of dehydration last night. When Mary Jane found out she was not getting a single drop of water, she got furious. She stomped out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this, and that she's getting her water one way or another. We're seriously terrified right now. We stopped arguing, but for how long? That recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even in the best of times. The area was full of mutated Mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seem to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions are actually worth it. Our bucket is just about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting a government shelter to have an excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. Timmy is in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Timmy was driven crazy. Ted has gone crazy. Ted was hurt. Well, they're gonna die anyways, so might as well just fucking feed them. Yeah! Despite his need for a nap, he could try his best for that. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine, but it turned out he hurt his hand with a piece of rusty metal and the wound was infected. It doesn't look like it's healing up. We have to patch it. Cut it off! Cut it off! They're gonna die. They're insane. Oh wait, what? What happened to the axe? Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning up his wound with a heated axe blade. It was a bit painful, but it was soon over. The axe is in no shape to be used again. But Timmy seems much better. Usually when Sharkroff runs and jumps around the shelter like a furry maniac, all it leads is to total chaos and destruction. This time it managed to uncover a small wooden box in a dark corner of the shelter. Inside we find a perfectly good map. It might be outdated, but surely we'll find a use for it. Timmy is in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Ted isn't acting normally. Sometimes his behavior is disturbing. Just fucking eat. That's the best I can do for your liquids. Some of us are keener than going out. I am going to send him out with the gun. He can't take the bullets, so he's not gonna die. Oh, that's it. All that's left is the cat. That's awesome. The end! Lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the shelter door and ran away without looking back. He's not likely to return. Ted has been outside far too long and still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. He took the gun. Of all the places we could have perished, this is probably the best one. Or maybe not. We spent 43 days on our shelter. Good God. Huh. 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 You perished! Oh no! Oh. Consumed 10 water, consumed 9 cans of soup, defended your shelter 0 times because nobody came to attack us. 6 yes decisions, 1 no decision. 5 out of 6 successful expeditions. And I brought back 11 items. Well, that's not too bad. Not bad for my first run of this. Hopefully you guys like this episode and you like this. I know that sometimes I need to slow down when I'm speaking, and maybe the next time I do this, I will be a little bit more clear in my voice. If you did like this, please let me know in the comments down below. Hit me up with a like or subscribe. If you didn't like it, please let me know. I would like to know what I can do to make my channel better or any of this better. Anyways, thank you for coming to watch, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!